Oftentimes, what happens is that we get swept into this game of human connection and socialization so much that we forget who we truly are in the process, and that starts to erode our self-confidence, self-compassion, and our self-esteem. And it's a cycle. It's a repeated cycle where you're losing this game, and your confidence is taking a hit, and then you're going back to the game, your confidence taking a hit, and so on. And this is prevalent in a lot of things, a lot of video games, a lot of sports, where functioning at a really high pressure really determines how good of a player you are. And if you've come to this video, I'm assuming that there is somewhere deep down in you where you're not able to handle this pressure of that human politics, this pressure of human relationships. And essentially, this is the key foundation of being a virgin or having sex a lot, really. Like, believe me, guys, once you master the game of communication, once you master the game of spoken language and, verbal cues, body language, you really will start to notice a lot of improvements in your social life. But here's the thing, guys. At every step of the way, you are an individual. You're different from the same guy watching this video at another time. You have different features on your face. You have different money in your bank account. You're a different height. Your personality is different. Maybe your jokes are a little different. So you're a very unique individual, and you're more unique than anybody else who comes across this video. So you will be facing different levels of difficulties, right? You won't be the Ronaldo here, as I'm saying. Ronaldo would be the GOAT, and he has different levels of difficulties that he has to go through. But you probably are a Messi who has a different play style, and he's going through a different level of difficulty, right? And essentially, this problem of being lonely, not being able to socialize, and being a virgin comes down to enduring the fact that humans are selfish, okay? Humans are selfish. Humans are very selfish and greedy. You have to understand this fact. People are usually in a relationship for a certain benefit. And when you look deep down into a relationship, let's just say, it's a perfect marriage. It's a perfect marriage. She hasn't married the guy for the money, and he hasn't married her for the looks or any other factors. But again, when you break down human economics, human social dynamics, we are really interacting with each other for some reason. It's not just, you can talk about soul bonding and fate and whatnot. I'm just keeping this in a more logical way as to, just telling you that when two people get together, they're usually seeking something from the other person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Whether it's money, that would be surface level. People realize that, people know it's wrong, and people avoid those kinds of people. Your company is another form of a value that you're adding to someone else's life, right? Think of your company, your time essentially, as money. You're investing time into another person, and what we would say is a healthy relationship, even though we're still seeking someone else's time, would be essentially investing time into another person's time. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain to you is that you need to have some value in your time to find proper friends and eventually find a girl to have sex with. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to be a high value man. And this is where I was talking about my previous point, the pressure that you're under right now, where you're a virgin, you don't have any friends, you're probably broke and whatnot. This pressure is crushing you, and it's a negative feedback loop where you're getting zero value, you're going into a negative value because of your mindset, and then you're not being able to attract people, which is again putting you to a negative mindset. So what I'm telling you is to start ignoring the pressure, to start ignoring this pressure and focus on moving your value up. right? So let's talk about women, okay? Good women are looking for your time. They want your attention and your time, okay? There's something to be said about resources and looks. Okay, I'm not going to go too deep into this video about that because I already made 3 videos on looks and resources about how women behave in that. But essentially, there is a underlying theme of sourcing resources from a male, which could be genetic resources like looks, or monetary resources like money, right? And again, it's evolutionary, yeah, right? If you're a woman, you want the guy who's wealthy, who's good looking, pass on his gene, secure a bloodline and whatnot. But good women, they want your time. They're not looking for your money. They're not looking for your looks. They are looking for your personality. When you have good personality, they want your time. Again, now see, when you don't have these resources, your pool shrinks because the good women in this world is very small. Again, we're in 2024. Everybody is dopamine addicted. Their attention span is short. Their emotions are going away. We're becoming hedonistic as we move forward, and this is a very dystopian way to look at it. I know this is a very antisocial way to look at people. But again, what I'm noticing is that we're moving towards this type of culture, right? And and to thrive in this culture, you need to be a valuable man yourself. And again, if you ignore the fact about monetary or looks, you have to have a personality that is contagious. You need a personality that will attract women. So again, if you don't have looks or money, again, you need to invest everything in personality. And my point to you would be to socialize as much as you can. You need to get out of your comfort zone and not just talk to women. You need to talk to thousands of people and build your character. You need to, there's a study done on how isolation affects a person's behavior, because we start becoming so antisocial, we can't even interact with people after a month, after not speaking to people, right? We're just so awkward. So you need to get out and add value to your personality, for the day when fate meets you with a girl, for the day when fate brings you a good girl that is looking for your personality, and eventually you will lose your virginity to her and have a lifelong relationship because she's a good girl, right? I mean, the shortcut, if you're looking for a shortcut in this video, just go buy a hooker, right? Just pay the money, fuck, you're not a virgin, right? That's the shortcut, that's the easy way out. You have sex, you have the dopamine rush, you're not a virgin, you can brag about it, right? That's on the surface level, right? That's what I'm saying. This is a surface level dynamic here. Just like how gold diggers and, like sluts act. If you want a deeper connections, which human crave, after you fuck that hooker, you still may be sad. You be like, I had sex, I lost my virginity, I still don't feel fulfilled. It's because you crave desire and love. So that's what I'm saying. You need again, you can become rich, you can look smacks. Hey, great, it works for you, good job, you did it, you took my advice, and now you have girls around you, right? And even in that point, you need a character. Even at that stage, like if you're rich but you're super awkward, people are just gonna take advantage of you. If you're good looking and super awkward, people are just gonna think you're weird. So do you understand what I'm saying? Character is essentially the glue that will hold the human relationship for long term, right? And if you're unlucky in departments like money and social life and looks, you really need to you really need to do some bold shit, if you're going in a subway, just start talking to random people. The whole point of this exercise is for you to flex your social skills and hone them, so when you actually do meet a girl, and this is what I'm saying, when you're talking to random people everywhere you go, you may even find a girl there, and there we go, now you're in. So really what you need to develop is your character in the long run. You can look smacks and get rich, but character is the glue that will hold everything together. Your personality at the end of the day is the most important thing in human connection. human connection, right? And again, hookup culture, this is all very fast, like junk food, right? This is all very junk food. You need money for that. You know, you go buy junk food, you get the dopamine, you're out, right? It's not fulfilling. It's not that bodybuilding diet where you're doing chicken and rice, you're building your physique. It's giving you that long-term benefit of a healthy lifestyle. It's very fast, short, no strings attached, no emotions, just having sex. And you know, a lot of guys crave that. A lot of guys look up to that. The rappers are rapping about that in rap songs. People are flexing about that, right? And a lot of people want to experience it. But again, when you come to the realization that you cannot experience this life, right? You have to take action into putting your time into what you can experience. So again, the whole advice in this video would be take the pressure off of yourself, right? Take the negative thinking out of yourself. Bring your self-confidence up. Hit the gym. Right, when you hit the gym, your testosterone will go up, your self-confidence will start coming up, you'll start looking good. This will have a positive impact. You'll start going in a positive feedback loop. And then the secondary thing would be to socialize as much as you can. If you're an introvert, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't care if you don't like people. Then you shouldn't be complaining about being a virgin, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do not complain to me about being a virgin if you're an introvert and you don't like people, right? The whole point of being not a virgin is you're fucking a lot of girls, which means you have to talk to them, right? Unless you're severely advantaged in some department. But if you're not, if you're an average guy or a bad looking guy or a broke guy, you need to be talking to a lot of people to build your social character. So you can attract people because you're funny, you're smart, you talk good, you do this, you do that, your jokes are amazing, right? People will be drawn to that. You're a people person. Okay? So don't give me that bullshit about being an introvert and I don't like people. See, this is what I'm saying. If you don't break out of the shell, you're always going to be a virgin, and nobody on YouTube is going to tell you this except me. Right? So you may hate me for that, but again, I gave you the advice, and at some point you will realize this when you're 50 years old and you'll be like, fuck, I should have listened to it. So this is what I'm saying, bro. Two things, bro. Bring your self-confidence up and start socializing as much as you can. That is the only way out of this. That is the only way you will get good with girls. You will get good with girls by talking to a lot of people. You will not be awkward, okay? You will be funny. You will be the center of attention, okay? Look at talk show hosts. Are they chads? They are rich now, but when they started, are they rich? No. Why do people like them? Why do people watch them? Why do people watch talk show hosts? They're not some Hollywood actors. Hollywood actors come to them, obviously for publicity, but they come to them. Why? Because their character is strong. People like that character. Become that character. Become a people magnet. That's when women will see you. They will see everybody's paying attention to you, and there we go. That is your status. You have acquired status, and now you can fuck bitches. Don't give me that shit of being an introvert. Don't give me that shit of being tired. Not a people person. These are the only 2 steps to not being a virgin, man. Do you understand what I'm saying? So go out there now. Right now if you can. Tomorrow. Start the gym. Go to the gym. Talk to as many people you can. The first person you meet in the gym, the girl at the counter, the guy at the counter, have a conversation. Too scared? Well, the next guy you meet. Until you can do this, you have to increase your chances of doing this. That's what I'm saying. So stop being a pussy. Go get it. I believe in you. And until next time.